had eigenlijk mijn iPad moeten pakken. Even kijken, doet hier alles het? Ja, hier doet alles het. En dan gaan we nog even op YouTube kijken of dat daar alles het doet. Lekkere ruis op de achtergrond, gek. Even kijken, doet hier alles het? Ja, dan gaan we nog op YouTube kijken of dat daar alles het doet. YouTube kijken of dat daar alles het doet. Lekkere ruis op de achtergrond. Noise suppression staat aan. Microfoonversterking, die kan uit. Even kijken. Zal ik het nou beter doen? Zal ik het nou beter doen? Oh nee, nou echt goed die. Even kijken. Oh nee, nou echt goed die. Even kijken. Oh nee, nou echt goed die. Nou, als het goed is, het hier nou goed. Even kijken. Nou, als het goed is, het hier nou goed. Dan gaat het geluid uit en dan gaat de stream aan. Dan moet ik het eventjes nog op de Facebook zetten, heel gauw. Want we willen natuurlijk wel dat iedereen weet dat wij aan het streamen zijn. Zo. Welkom bij de livestream. Dit is de eerste livestream dat we aan het doen zijn met het hele team. Een beetje een testje om ook te kijken hoeveel mensen dat er uiteindelijk gaan kijken, et cetera. Ja, of er toch nog vragen zijn vanuit de community die prangend zijn, waarvan ze het antwoord willen weten. Nou hebben we op de Discord een wachtruimte gemaakt waarbij de vragen gesteld kunnen worden. En nou ja, ik laat natuurlijk ook heel wat zien wat betreft de kaart. Nou weet ik dat. En nou ga ik hem toch eventjes. Ik heb hem toch overal gedeeld nou. Dan zitten we hier goed. En hier zitten we goed. Ik ga nou even door in het Engels. Want dat lijkt mij beter voor de rest van de kijkers. Hi everyone, welcome to this live stream. Today we are streaming Tregion. Of course, we are going to show you some new stuff. But I'm also going to answer your questions regarding Tregion itself, whether a new version is coming or not, when the new version is actually coming. So we got a lot of stuff to actually show you and to actually answer. Meanwhile, I'm booting up the map editor, which is probably going to run slow because I'm on my laptop in the basement. The weather is so hot right now that I didn't want to stay upstairs, so I had to take my laptop downstairs, which means that ETS2 will run quite slowly. That shouldn't really matter though, because right now it's just showing in the editor what we are actually doing and stuff. So that shouldn't be like too much. So if you got questions, just ask them, put them into the chat, and I will answer them. If you are in our Discord, please come into the stream and ask your question live. The Discord link is in the description, both of the stream and of the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream, so you should be able to correctly see it to join us. Loading in different stuff. So the map editor has to load. Meanwhile, I can actually show you something which I'm working on. But I gotta look at where it's actually at. I thought it was here. Yeah, that's just a trailer, which I'm going to show you in a second. Let's see. Yes. So if everything is loaded correctly, I'm going to show you the stuff that I'm working on right now. I'm actually working on a video trailer of the new version of Tregion, which is Tregion 0.2, which is going to be quite a big of a change to the first version. We're actually creating new stuff. We are creating new assets, creating new map parts. As you've heard on Radio 538, we are doing a lot of work in a new circle, which is going to be expanding through the N11, the A4 and the A12 in the Netherlands, which is going to cover, and I'm going to load up Google Maps to actually show you. So it's going to cover, come on, load. So we already have the section between Utrecht and Den Haag, which is the A12. And we are actually working on the N11, which is actually kind of done right now. The A4, which is also done. The N209, which is also done. We're actually working around here right now, trying to finish up some stuff, closing gaps and stuff. Which is the N455 and the N207. Especially around here, there are a lot of gaps which needs to be closed before we can actually release a beta version. The main attraction will be Alphen aan de Rijn, which is quite a big city. We're going to release lots of that. Furthermore, we have Boskoop, Hazerswoude Dorp. Let's see, we have Hazerswoude Rijndijk, Zoeterwoude Rijndijk. We have Benthuizen, which is a little village north of Zoetermeer, which we released. And probably soon after 0.2, we're going to make this section of N206, so you can get from Zoetermeer to Leiden easily. Leiden is going to be a big project, so that's why we actually postponed it, because Leiden is going to be one hell of a big city, and we didn't want to have too much work on that city. I'll load it in the editor. I first gotta check my phone at this moment. 6:36. Fuck. So yeah, that's happening. Can you guys see the map editor at this moment or not? Because if not, I need to adapt some settings. But probably you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can see it. It's working perfectly. So I'm actually going to show you some stuff. It's a preview actually of what we've done. So this is a section of the N455 through Boskoop, which is made by Jasper, our second admin. As you can see in the editor, there is still a lot of work to do. There are a few gaps left, especially on the left side. On the right side, the houses have been placed, but there isn't a lot of work done yet. And if I'm going to the other side, in which I need the map, so this industrial area will be available for you guys to actually load and unload. But as you can see, there is still a lot of detail missing, like lampposts, signs, and stuff. That's in the finalization process. The landscaping and everything, the main parts are actually done. So it still needs some signage and stuff, and then we can actually say that this is ready for release. So yeah, lots of gaps here still need to be filled. Well, this is actually working quite fine. This is also fine. Still needs some detailing and stuff, but that's something for later. That's not for now. Meanwhile, this is the N207, also through Boskoop. As you can see, next to the N207, there's still a lot of work to do. Then we get here into, and then actually need to look. I think it's Waddinxveen. Yeah, it's Waddinxveen. So we actually are kind of expanding Waddinxveen, but also not. There's probably going to be a lot of scenery objects, because expanding Waddinxveen itself would be too much of work. So we actually decided to do that. Let's see. Actually, I need to close this. Let's see right here. So this is actually 0.1, which we already finished, which is already drivable. We are working on an update for 1.38. It's probably going to be a lot of work, so I'm careful with actually acknowledging anything. But you already saw that we were busy on the N11, in which I'm going to show you here if everything loads correctly. So this section is also already released. This is actually the N11 near Bodegraven, which you can actually now drive through. And here we actually come across something interesting. It's called our new signage system. The new signage system actually has to replace all the old signage, which is actually sign templates using the SCS sign templating system, which is working quite fine actually. You can actually place signs and you can detail a lot, but to us it's not enough because we are using a 1:2 scale map. So, everything is different for us. We actually need to do a lot more. So, yeah, I'm actually going to show you how we do it. But yeah, for now, this is the result of everything. It's way more clear. It's way better. It has way better accuracy compared to the sign template system. Well, actually, because I think I have an example. Yeah, actually, look at this. So this is the old system, of which we obviously used the sign template system. But when I'm actually going to load up the new signs, which takes a bit of time, but I'm actually loading this. Let's see, N11. I need to be careful because some of these signs are actually crashable at this moment. Like, I picked the wrong sign right now. And the game crashes. Yeah, we need to fix that. So I actually have to reload this. It takes some hell of a time to load. Which is fucked up. Let's see if there are any questions. Yeah. No, there aren't. Just particularly strange, but okay. No, I don't want YouTube Premium. Fuck off. So, chat, if you do have any questions, just ask. I'm going to answer them. No worries. So, let's see. I'll show you the new sign template system, in which I actually unlock. No, doesn't want to. Okay, then I have to do it myself. I was actually going to show you what's here. I'm actually going to load in the content browser to actually prevent crashing again. I have to work on one screen right now. Normally I work on two. So, yeah, that's different. Let's see if the content browser actually wants to load. Which takes time, of course. Fuck off, Steam. What is this? is the content browser not loading? I guess I have to look into that later. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's see. So, actually, I'm going to try to load the end signs again, because I do know that there are some signs which are working. In fact, they are working. Let's see. I actually gotta be careful. Oh, this is one of them. So I'm actually going to put these next to each other, so you can actually see the difference. And which I'm going to actually push this a bit forward. Then I have to put the other one next to it. Why is it put on view? Damn. I'm going to actually slide this to this side, and then I'm going to go on LI2 and slide it to this side. So these are actually the signs. These are the templated signs, so the top ones, and the bottom ones are the new ones, and you can actually see quite of a difference between the two. Especially the colors, the alignments, the fonts, everything is different. Which I really like more than the other ones. So yeah, this is the prevailing answer why we are actually choosing the new sign system above the old one. So yeah, that's that. I'm actually getting a question from Bas, which I'm going to do in Dutch. Maken jullie Groningen ook? Zo ja, hoe ver zijn jullie al? Ja, we zijn van plan om een keer Groningen te maken. Maar ja, ons team is niet zo groot. We hebben zelf niet zoveel tijd. En aangezien dat wij zelf nog een heleboel te doen hebben, zullen wij voorlopig Groningen niet echt maken. Er is wel een beginnetje gemaakt. Dat is door een mapper geweest die... En dan ga ik eventjes naar het noordoosten. Die heeft een stukje A28 had hij gemaakt. Ja, op zich is daar niet heel veel uitgekomen. Ja, er is wat geschetst, er is wat aan tekeningetjes gemaakt. Maar zoals je ziet is er gewoon nog niet heel veel. Ja, het knooppunt bij Assen ligt er, maar dit is allemaal Drenthe, zo te zien. Ja, hier hebben we inderdaad wel wat aan werk liggen, aan mapperswerk. Dit is bijvoorbeeld ook de A28. Nou ja, goed, je ziet. Er is gewoon nog niet heel veel aan gedaan en er gaat voorlopig ook niks aan gedaan worden, ben ik bang. Uiteraard kunnen jullie ons helpen met het maken van Groningen en omgeving. Kijk, dit is het Juliana-plein dat hier Groningen binnenloopt. Hier heb je wat afritjes Groningen in. Maar er is gewoon niet heel veel op dit moment. Er is wel wat geschetst, maar verder ja, is het eigenlijk niet noemenswaardig veel. Nee, hier hebben we een stuk van de ring van Groningen. Ja, hier is ook alweer wat geschetst, maar niet heel veel aan gedaan. Dus ja, concluderend kan ik zeggen van ja, er wordt wel degelijk wat er Groningen gedaan. Maar het staat nu vooral in de ijskast, omdat wij onze prioriteit gewoon op andere dingen hebben liggen. Dus ja, niet op Groningen helaas op dit moment. Ik snap dat het een veelgewenst deel van de kaart is. Hè? Iedereen wil Groningen. Alleen, goed, we hebben hiervoor de Dutchmap gehad. En als je naar 538 had geluisterd, dan heb je dit ook wel een stukje geweten. Wij hebben nooit de Randstad aan de spelers gegeven. Dat is ook de reden waarom dat wij nou met 0.1 aan de Randstad begonnen zijn. En ja, dat is waar wij ons voorlopig op zullen focussen. Met daarna de focus op Zuid-Limburg om gelijk het Tregion waar te kunnen maken. Hè? Die drie landen, dus Nederland, België en Duitsland. Dus dat is eigenlijk het voorlopige plan. Zou het distributiecentrum in beide er dan ook in komen? Dat weet ik niet. Dat is een vraag waar ik geen antwoord op kan geven, helaas. Het is meer omdat, ja goed, er zijn zoveel, er zijn zoveel dingen die we erin willen hebben, maar niet allemaal erin kunnen gooien. Dus ja goed, ik kan je niks beloven. Jammer dat je nu nog niet verder kunnen. Ik kijk als ik nog tijd heb. Ja goed, Bas, als jij zin hebt en tijd hebt om te helpen met de map editor, laat het vooral weten. De link naar onze fan Discord staat in de beschrijving van de video. Meld je daar vooral aan. Kijk op ons forum voor het modding school spul en ga er vooral mee knutselen. Kijk, uiteindelijk gaat het bij ons niet om de kwantiteit, maar om de kwaliteit. Hè? Ja, goed, wij werken heel hard om zoveel mogelijk van de kaart zo accuraat mogelijk te krijgen. En ik denk dat dat alleen lukt als je er heel veel tijd en moeite in steekt. Dat doen wij heel veel, al hebben wij zelf ook een privéleven natuurlijk. Maar we doen zoveel mogelijk. Dus als je je wil aanmelden, vooral doen. Hi Milan, welcome to the stream. So I'm actually going to continue in English right now. I'm actually working on a trailer, which is going to show you a section of 0.2, but which is also going to show you a section of trailer, of course. So I'm actually going to play this. Let me know if you can hear the trailer itself. If not, then I have to fix my audio.
Do it on the microphone, thank you.
So yeah, that's all I've been working on right now, which isn't a lot because I'm actually having priority on the map right now. But soon you will get to see the trailer, and we will share it on YouTube and on our other socials. So yeah, there's still a lot to do. Thanks, Milan. Yeah, I need to expand the stuff, so we're not there yet. I can actually, yeah, I think I can actually show video projects. It's a standalone map. So no, you will never get to play it with pro mods. I'm sorry. So I'm actually loading this in right now. Oh, it actually needs my separate hard drive, which I don't have in the basement right now. Let's see. We actually showed some teasers a few months ago, of which I actually posted 2 of them, because to me it kind of became annoying to actually post so much. But as you can actually see, I've shown these like multiple times, and my audio is literally fucking up again. So I'm going to show this again. So I've actually shown these like a few times, and I've shown this one. And I think I've shown this one too. Without sound. But I've actually made a video too. in which I actually sat on our simulator chair. So I think I have to explain this one. So we have a play seat upstairs with a G29 connected to it and a gaming PC connected to it. So I'm actually able to drive on the map, on the test map at this moment. So we can definitely. I'm going to cut the sound at this moment. So I can show you sections of map while driving on the map, driving fluently now because I have a steering wheel and I'm not driving with a keyboard anymore, which was really screwing up things. So I can actually show you stuff right now without actually bumping into anything, just driving the correct way. So yeah, that's a feature that is going to be shown in a lot of more videos, in which we actually fluently drive through the map instead of just bumping into everything and crashing into everything. And it's funny for 2 minutes, and then it just really screws up the video. So yeah, I'm glad we're having a steering wheel right now. I'm going back to the map because I haven't shown you everything. We are actually working on a lot of more places in the map, but the thing is, as I said, a lot of things are on hold right now because the team isn't big enough. So yeah, there are some sections of the map which we actually had to get rid of or stuff like that. For example, someone is working on Amersfoort. This is interchange Hoevelaken. You can actually see that there's a lot of work being done right now, but this is also on hold because we have to connect some highways here. This is the A28. Then right, there's nothing at this section. So this is actually the Utrecht Ring, the ring road, in which we are actually sketching stuff and getting things ready to start working at. But as you can see, there isn't a lot of stuff done right now. That's also because we have other priorities. We're short on team members, so yeah, this is going to be a thing, which is actually nice. But yeah, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Another question in Dutch, but I'm actually going to translate everything. Uit hoeveel steden bestaat de map bij de volgende update? So, how many cities will be in the map after the next update? I'm going to answer in Dutch and then in English. Even denken. Want hierna hebben wij Alphen aan de Rijn, Boskoop, Zoetwoude Rijndijk, Houtswoude Rijndijk. Fuck you, autosave. Zoetwoude... God, waar was ik? Alphen aan de Rijn, Boskoop, Zoetwoude Rijndijk, Hazerswoude Rijndijk, Benthuizen. Ja. Ik denk dat ik eventjes toch naar de kaart moet gaan kijken, want dat is een hele goede vraag. Want we hebben natuurlijk die steden die we al in 0.1 hadden, hè, die hadden we er al in zitten. Bodegraven wordt trouwens wel hier uitgebreid. Dus ja goed, dat is wel een nieuw onderdeel van. Dan hebben we hier Alphen aan de Rijn, dat is 1. Hazerswoude Rijndijk, dat is 2. Zoetewoude Rijndijk, dat is 3. Zoetewoude Dorp is 4. Hazerswoude Dorp is 5. Boskoop is 6. En Benthuizen is 7. En dan hadden wij nog Den Haag Leidse Veen, Zoetermeer Lansinghagen, Blijswijk Prisma Terrein, Waddinxveen, Bodegraven, Gouda, de Meernwoerden, Nieuwebrug. Dus er waren er al 10. En daar komen dus nu die 7 steden bij. Dus dan bestaat er straks uit 17 steden. Dus ja, 17 steden, dorpen. Dus ja, het is toch best wel veel wat erbij komt. Ik zie dat mijn OBS het gewoon nog doet. So I'm actually going to answer the question in English now. So the map will be consisting of 17 cities, in which 7 new cities are being revealed, which is Alphen aan de Rijn, Zoeterwouderdorp, Hazerswouderdorp, Hazerswoude-Rijndijk, Zoeterwoude-Rijndijk. Bodegraven will be expanded, so we can actually count that as a city. Boskoop and Benthuizen. So actually it will be 7.5 cities. So yeah, it will be 17 cities after this update will be released. So yeah, it's quite a lot. I'm not saying that it's that much, but yeah, seeing the quality of the product, I would say it's fair enough. So let's see. My bubble is leaking right here. Crap. I'm actually going to show you the biggest city we got in the new update. The junctions are looking very high quality with many different lanes. Is a more traffic not actually recommended, or does the map have a higher traffic density by default? Well, first, Truck Stop Germany, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a good question. We are actually trying to get more traffic into the map, but since the new AI system was developed in, I think it was ETS2 1.19, we actually didn't work on it anymore because we didn't want to. But I think an increased traffic map would be nice to have. I think it would be optional for us to actually, make it available to the public. So yeah, that is an idea. That is an idea. How many years will it take before it's finished? I don't know. I really don't know. Looking at the time that we got, I'm still going to school. I actually have a job next to school. So, and I actually have to work tomorrow. So yeah, it's quite difficult to say. We do have a team with a lot of team members actually, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know how many years it will take. So yeah, I'm going to owe you that answer. So as you can see, the N209 is practically finished. Our mapper L Gamer actually made this. I'm not going to show you this from begin to end because if I'm going to show you this from beginning to end, it's actually not fun anymore to drive through, and then you saw everything. So this is a small section of the village of Benthuizen, which is quite of an industrial area where you can load and actually unload. So that right there is the village. We are probably not going to build the village itself. Why are we not going to build the village itself? It takes too much time and it's not quite functional for us because, it's still a trucking game. It's not a visit the city game. It's not a bus simulator or stuff. So we're probably leaving this for what it is right now. So this is the N209. This is actually crossing the high-speed line from Amsterdam to Antwerp. You're probably going to see this a lot more. We actually have to make some new catenary lines, but that's all. That's stuff that can be done later. Let's see. This is also the N209. This is Hazerswoude-Dorp, which is just a small village where you can unload. Nothing special at this point. So actually going further, this is also from Hausdorp, some small a small farm you can actually unload, and which is going to be quite a challenge to not actually hit the pond right here. And then we are already at the N11, you know, with Hazelswoude Rijndijk and stuff. Going into the village right here, and then you have Hazelswoude Rijndijk itself and a Jumbo which you can unload on. So yeah, that's quite something. Wat vind je van de nieuwe SCS truckdealers en workshops? Ja, wat moet ik ervan zeggen? Ik vind het echt topwerk hoor van SCS. Dat ze nieuwe workshops en nieuwe truckdealers hebben gemaakt. Het is altijd tof om te innoveren. Ook in een game als Euro Truck Simulator 2 die er al zo lang is. En nog steeds ondersteund wordt. Dat vind ik echt sowieso heel knap van SCS. Dus ja, eigenlijk mijn enige bericht aan SCS is: ga zo door. Probeer vaker dingen te vernieuwen. Waar ze gelukkig mee bezig zijn. Ja, het duurt wat langer. Maar heb ik op de stoel van SCS gezeten. Ik heb daar zelf 5 maanden heb ik daar stage gelopen. En ja, ik moet zeggen dat, dat SCS een goede taak volbrengt. Ik heb daar verder geen opmerking over. So the question was, what do you think of the new SCS truck dealers and workshops? I said I think that SCS does a great job creating them. I think that it's good. It's great to actually bring more realism to a game which has been around for so long and still is being supported actually. So yeah, to me it's nice. I've actually sat on the chair from SCS for 5 months. I was doing an internship right there, and yeah, I think SCS has done a great job. I've seen how much process it actually takes to make something in ETS2 and stuff, and I've seen how much work it takes at SCS. So yeah, I think they've done a great job, and I want to say keep doing that great job. Keep supporting the game. You're actually doing great stuff, and yeah, I can actually say that we love the work that SCS does. And even though I'm gone there, and some more developers have left, like Mandelsoft, who has gone back to the Netherlands, I still think that SCS is doing a great job, and I think we definitely left our marks there for more realism and some great content. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, do I have any questions here? No. I don't have any questions here at this moment that I can see. So let's see what we've got right here. So this is the A4, which is actually connecting, as I'm looking on Google Maps, which is actually connecting Amsterdam to, and there's a section missing right here, but it's actually connecting Amsterdam to the Antwerp harbor. If this section will be finished, but it still has some political meandering and stuff, but if this section would be finished, then the A16 would be released of a lot of truck traffic, because all of that traffic that has to come from Europort actually has to go via the A16 to the Antwerp harbor, and if the A4 would be finished, then all that truck traffic would actually cross a section of West Brabant. And that would release the A16 a lot, because then the trucks would just go and take the A4. But the A4 does connect Amsterdam to Den Haag, to Rotterdam, to Antwerp. And we've actually created in 0.1 we've only created this section. It's going to be expanded to this right here, so this section will be included too. They're actually building a new road right here somewhere, from here to here, from the A4 to the A44. But right now we actually don't want to make it because it's not opened yet. So we actually created some roadworks here, which you can show you in Street View. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. So right now, and this is already like gone for ages. Right now they're actually building 2 bridges. It's going to be a half stack interchange. I think I can actually Google it. Knooppunt Hofvliet, I think it's called. Yeah, I think I have a picture right here. Well, that's a small picture. Yeah, this is a better one. So let's see. So this is Knooppunt Hofvliet, which is actually 2 bridges connecting to the A4, and here the parallel lane system will start and stuff. So that's a lot of innovation right there. And if I'm going to that section right here in our map, you can actually see that one of the bridges is actually being built in the map. I'm not going to show you too much because, else it wouldn't be fun to drive. But yeah, here's a lot of things being built right now, and we're actually working on that. So you'll probably see more of it soon. So yeah, that. Soon there will be probably a highway connecting this to this, but this isn't done. Like, not at all. So we actually have to be careful with what we create here. With how many people are you guys working on the map? Right now we are working with, let's see, M95, Jasper, me. Let's say around 7. And not all of us are working on the same section. We are actually working with 4 people to finish 0.2. So that ain't a lot of people. We have been with a quite big team, but we actually struggle into keeping that team stable. So we had to do different stuff to actually finish everything. A lot of people have moved to Promods also, which is unfortunate for us, but Promods does have a winning team at this moment, which is fine. So yeah, that's that. Ik hoorde dat jullie aan Delft werkten. So someone heard that we are actually working on the region of Delft, which is true. We actually have our mapper Time, which I think is actually asking the question. What suck? That's a Dutch word you don't need to know the meaning of. We're actually working on it. I mean, this is the IKEA in Delft. And this is the panorama of the city and stuff. This is the A13, which connects The Hague to Rotterdam. And here is a lot of work done. This is the N470. We actually sketched the A13 to Rotterdam. We actually made Kleinpolderplein, but I'm going to show that in a minute. So this is the N470 itself. A lot of buildings here and a lot of finished work, actually. Is this ready for release? No way. this is not ready yet. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. But yeah, seeing what we've done already, seeing what Tima has done already, I'm actually quite happy with the progress. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but looking at the small amount of spare time which we have, this is already quite a lot, and yeah, I quite like it. So the N470 is actually connecting to the A4 right here. We already expanded the A4 like sketches and stuff, and probably it will get done very soon, but it still requires a lot of work. This is the Ypenburg interchange, which I've made like years ago. This is the Prins Claus line, which is actually included in Tregion 0.1. Yeah, we want to make new connections, but it probably will take a lot of time before we actually finish this. So this is actually coming into Interchange Ypenburg, which I really like this section of. It actually goes down into some kind of valley to actually cross the connecting road to the A13. So yeah, that looks quite cool. I can actually show it in real life on Street View. Let's see, right here. So yeah, that looks quite awesome to actually look at. Why did they leave the promos then? Your map seems like a lot of work too, besides that you're making a whole country on your own. They wanted to map other things. That's probably the best reason I can actually tell. They want to map other things. They wanted to map Hungary. They wanted to map Portugal. They wanted to map the UK. I'm not going to actually say any names because I think that's disrespectful against them. But they actually left because they wanted to do other things. The map was too big for them. There was a lot of work in it, and yeah, I think they were kind of tired of making the same thing every time, so they wanted to do something else. And I respect that decision. It's not to me to say they can't leave. It kind of hurts in the beginning though, because you're losing someone who actually has done a lot of work for the team and who's actually joined the team and stuff. But it's like that, and I can't do anything against it. So this is Interchange Ypenburg, or at least the password Interchange Ypenburg, in which you can actually see that we've tried to recreate it as good as possible, which I actually think that worked. So yeah, this is the basket weave at this section, and the A4 connecting to the A12 right here, and the A13 right here. I'm actually going to move to, I think, right here. So yeah, here's being worked on to the intersection between the A4 and the N211. A lot of sketches, not a lot of landscaping. It still has to be done. Same here, there actually has to be an aqueduct right here, which we don't have at this moment. The crossing with the N470 and the A4, which is quite awesome looking, even though I'm seeing it myself. And we got the A4 and the A4 tunnel. This is the Ketelplein, which was actually made by an old mapper, Minecart 11, which made quite a lot of sketches around Rotterdam, which I really like, because there was a lot of work put into this. And you can actually see that it's quite a complicated interchange. Then we got the A20 right here. We got interchange Klein-Polderplein, which is also quite a complicated interchange. It's compact. It's has a lot of bridges, like everywhere. So yeah, this was also quite a lot of work. So when we actually run down the A20, we can actually see exit. I think it's 12. And that's actually running into the city, the Hofplein and stuff. The Drooglever Fortuinplein and the Maas Tunnel and stuff. So there was a lot of work being done here too. Not too much at this moment, of course. Then we got the Benelux Tunnel, which is 4-tubed. And then we got interchange Benelux, which is also fully done at this moment. This is probably going to be one of the most visited sections of map we soon get. This is all part of the interchange. This is all part of the 815, which has a new parallel system, which is opened in, I think it was 2015. The start has been made on interchange Ridderkerk, which is also going to be a lot of work because it's a hell of an interchange. And I'm actually going to show you right now on Google Maps what kind of hard work this is going to be. Because this is a bowl of spaghetti. This is a bowl of spaghetti. I think this is one of the easiest interchanges in the whole region of Rotterdam. So yeah, you can actually see how much work that will be to actually recreate. So that's why we've actually put it on hold. So right here, I actually kind of tested and finished the section to actually see how it would look. And it would look quite awesome, actually. It has 4x4 lanes and stuff, so yeah, this is quite going to be a thing. Interchange Ridderkerk Zuid, which is also made. And to be honest, to me it looks quite tight. It looks pretty accurate. If you think it's not, then just say it. Right here we have the 816 being sketched, which is going to connect Rotterdam to Breda and eventually to Belgium. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done here too. There's actually the Drecht Tunnel, which is going under the Oude Maas. Where here we have the entrance. I think this is done by Tettertje or Tiebe. I think it's Tiebe again. He's worked on Dordrecht, which is also going to be quite a big city. Just look at the size of this. So Dordrecht is actually quite of an island. Of course, where we have the Merwedebrug, the Noordtunnel, and the Drecht tunnel, in which the Noordtunnel hasn't been done, the Wandtijbrug hasn't been done and stuff. So, it's not the Wandtijbrug, it's the Merwedebrug, which hasn't been done. So, still a lot of work there. I think the connection to the M3 has actually been made too. Yeah. This section of A16 will be interesting. I think we actually have to make a new kind of sound barrier. Oh no, it's right here. We made it already. Oh no, it's the Italian one. But it's actually going to be quite interesting right here because it's also quite busy section of highway. Then I'm going to move. Let's see, do we have anything right here? I don't think so. No, we don't. Nope. Nope. Actually, moving to Antwerp because I've made some drawings of an interchange and some of the E19 has been made apparently. So this is a section of E19 that has been built, which is also looking quite nice, quite detailed, and I actually created some stuff on interchanges right here. You know, it's just the start. It's just some sketching. You know, just to have some sketches everywhere, so we actually have something to start with. This is quite a hard interchange. This was quite hard to make. Let's see. It seems that a lot of the base map is here. Of course, there are parts missing, but it's way more than a map I played. That's true. We actually sketched a lot, but it's just not ready to release, and it takes a lot of time to make stuff that's ready to release, that's properly detailed, that we can actually release it. So yeah, this is going to take a lot of time. Yeah, it's going to take more time than we expected. Is er al een nieuwe update van Tregion? I'm going to actually say this in Dutch. Nee, er is geen nieuwe update van Tregion op dit moment. Neem weer een slokje water. Het probleem is dat we nu met 1.38 zitten, waar heel veel problemen in zitten. En Jasper is bezig om dat allemaal op te lossen. Maar dat duurt gewoon nog even. Can't hear you. Which is strange, because my mic is working. Let's see if I can hear myself. Suppressing the. So this is section of E19. Are you guys hearing me okay again or not? Sound is fine. Okay. Good. You're speaking and moving away from the mic sometimes. Don't worry. Okay. Let's see what we got. I have nothing on Twitch right here, so that's fine. It's probably nothing special. So we actually did something in Belgium, but it's not a lot. And as you can see, there's still a lot that has to be done. So we're probably not touching. We're probably not touching Belgium for the couple of months. We actually have M95 working on Maasmechelen, because I have a surprise announcement. Ooh. For 0.3, we are actually using the Teleportation system, which is a new system introduced by SCS since they released the Washington and the Road to the Black Sea DLC for ETS2. Which actually makes it possible to do quick jobs from another section of the map which hasn't been connected to the rest of the map. So we're actually going to use that system to reignite the original plan to actually make Zuid-Limburg, which is going to connect the three countries, as I said. One of the new features which I really like is the new prefabs we actually made, and I can actually make it work. Yeah, there we have it. So these are new Flemish traffic lights, which still need to be adapted, because this is really old. This is actually SCS stuff. But as you can see, the traffic lights are working separately from each other. actually with left and right exiting lanes and stuff. So that's nice. You're probably going to see more of this. We're actually making several general prefabs which have these turning lanes. It's taking a lot of time to make them, but the result is it's just awesome. Then we have Maasmechelen itself. It's a small Belgian village just across the border at Stein, I think. Yeah, so this is Maasmechelen. What we are actually looking at is the N78, which actually connects the N273, which goes all the way to Venlo. So it actually connects Venlo via Maasijk and Maasmechelen to, I think it's Vroonhoven. Yeah, it's Vroonhoven. So it actually connects to the N79, which is a quite long road, at which we are probably not going to make fully. So yeah, this is an interchange which is being made at this moment. Don't expect too much of it. It's a spare time project at this moment. Then we are actually going to Limburg, which is the province I come from. Hi. So this is the A2 actually, which is connecting Amsterdam to the Belgian border. We have the interchange Kerensheide right here, which is actually crossing the A76 and going into Belgium and into Germany. Then we got the A2, which is actually being made right here by Elgamer right now. And we have the exit of Elslo, which is being sketched right now. So this is all going to be for 0.3. Exit Maastricht Airport. Then we got Maastricht Airport itself, of which we are actually making some unloading places. So you can load and unload stuff right there and, have the experience that you're actually unloading on an airfield. Let's see, we have the descent into Maastricht itself. Then we have some intersections here in Maastricht, and we have sketched the A79 for a bit. If I'm going into map view, I'm actually busy on the N281, which is going to be quite awesome because we actually have this section of road in which you are looking against the hill. So yeah, this is going to be quite some awesome stuff to drive through. This will be the N278, which connects Maastricht to Aken. And this is the border crossing between the A76 and the A4. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do here, but it will be in the next version after 0.2. And then we got some stuff here, this interchange at Vonderen, which connects the A73 to the A2. Which actually is the spine of Limburg. So using the teleportation system, you can finalize and release Groningen 2. Yeah, it's possible. Not with the manpower we have right now, but yeah, it could be possible indeed. So we could use that teleportation system, and you can start some jobs in Groningen, and yeah, it will be possible. But would it be relevant right now? I would say no. Because we first want to get into those 3 countries to actually release what we promised, and we promised 3 countries, so we're first going to work on that. The Wi-Fi in the basement here is terrible, so I'm actually going to look at my PC for questions. a question on Twitch. Is de map al te downloaden? Ja, de map is te downloaden. Het is te downloaden op tregion.net. Daar moet je even op het forum inloggen, accountje aanmaken. Dit is in verband met copyright en met onze licentie. En als je dat hebt gedaan, dan kun je de map gewoon via een torrent downloaden. Of je kan hem direct van de server af downloaden. Ik zou het via een torrent doen, dat gaat veel sneller. Want de server download zelf, die werkt niet zo lekker. Dat is gewoon omdat wij een bepaalde bandbreedte hebben. En ja goed, we hebben maar een beperkte bandbreedte op dit moment. Het is warm, niet normaal. Ik zit lekker in de kelder. Dus dat is echt heerlijk. So the question was if the map is already downloadable. Yes, it is. 0.1 is downloadable. You actually have to go to the Tregion forums. You can download it right there. You have to make an account on the forums. This has to do with our license and stuff. And then you can download the map using a torrent or using a direct download from the server. If you're using a direct download, it actually takes quite long because we have a limit on our bandwidth. But if you're downloading it using a torrent, then you can download from other computers, and then the download would be way faster. So yeah, that would be the best option to download the map from. Let's see. What do I have to show you? So yeah, there are some more sketches being made here in Nederweert, for example. It's not a lot, just some sketching made by Alexander. So yeah, this just isn't connected to anything yet. Same here. You know, these are all like loose sections, not being detailed or anything at all. Then we got Eindhoven, which already has some sketching to like interchange Leen de Heide and stuff. So yeah, same occasion right here. It's there, it's just not much. Same with De Hocht. Same with Eckersweijer, same with Paterdorp. Then if I look at this, Tilburg isn't being done right now. Den Bosch, there is quite some stuff in Den Bosch actually. Which is made by an X-Mapper, which is moved to Promods, obviously. Let's see right here. The parallel lane system, interchange, Empel, or Hindham. I think this is exit Rosmalen. Here the A2 double runs with the A59. And this is exit, I think this is interchange Empel, which is named to a village laying nearby. This is the interchange itself. Quite some detail right here. Then we got Den Bosch de Maaspoort, which is already quite detailed, but not going to be released for quite some time. So yeah, we got that. And then we have some stuff right here that is also quite sketched. Same with the exit right here. We got nothing right here, and then we have nothing. It's right here. Yeah, here it's around Waalwijk, which is actually having to connect to the A16. So yeah, the section of road, it's quite detailed already. No, it would be ready to release if it would be connected to anything else. It would be quite functional enough, but it's not. It's just a small section. Let's see, then we got the A27, which is made by M95. Some roundabouts, an exit. This is the A27 itself. Yeah, nothing really special right here. Some broken exits, which we need to replace. But yeah, this is also quite something. Interchange Everdingen, in which the A27 connects to the A2. The A2 itself, yeah, just some sketches, nothing really special around here. Some detailed work, but that's all. Sketch of the A2 North, actually connecting to interchange Oude Rijn, right here. You know, this interchange will be probably released quite soon. But there's still a lot of work to be done in Utrecht, and Utrecht is going to be a hell of a job. Quite the same as Rotterdam. You know, it's all sketched. Not even everything is sketched. You know, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's a start. A12 also sketched. Let's see what else we've got. We got some stuff in Almere. Just right here. So this is the new A6 with the new section. I think it's called Gooimeer. So a lot of stuff done here, a lot of stuff to do. And then we got some stuff in Amsterdam, which is not a lot. Interchange Holendrecht, which has been made quite some time ago, but still looking quite fancy. So yeah, this is going to be a hell of a job too. But looking quite good for what the thing is. There's also going to be something, the 5-lane A2, which connects Amsterdam to Utrecht. Unfortunately, the game limits us because the game actually allows 6 lanes in one direction, of which we already got some roads and prefabs ready. I just didn't connect them right here because I don't really have to right now. But I think this is the widest section of road that we actually have in the Netherlands, which is 7 lanes in one direction. You can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually losing 2 lanes. One is going off the exit right here, Apkoude, and one is actually merging. It would be quite awesome to have 7 lanes in the game, but unfortunately the game limits us. I don't know how far the development has come right now, because maybe right now the game does make it possible to actually add 6 lanes, but right now not. Is Veckle coming into the map in the future? Yes, it is, but not right now. I'm logged in. Where is it standing right now? Als je ingelogd bent, dan, en dat kan ik wel even laten zien. Dan ga ik gewoon zelf even op het forum. Als je ingelogd bent, dan staat hier Tregion releases. Als je bij die Tregion releases bent, dan zie je hier Tregion 0.1.4, 1.36, 1.37 compatibiliteit. En dan kan je hem gewoon hier downloaden. Dus dit is de plek waar je de map kan downloaden. En zoals je hier ziet hebben wij heel veel last van spambots. Dat is echt kloten, jongen. Dat wil je niet weten. So as you can see here, we have a lot of spam bots right now, which is fucked up. But they actually need post approval before they can post anything. So to me, it's actually fine. Then I'm going to close the editor. No, I don't want to save. We got some signage, and it's quite something. You guys know that we are working on a new system. I showed you. But how are those signs being made, and if Inkscape is actually loading? I can show you. So these are actually drawings we made. These drawings are the signs we made, and which we are going to actually put into Blender and then into the map. These signs are 100% accurate, or at least 90%. Some things are different, like widths between arrows, because the lane width in ETS2 is wider. Normal lane widths in the Netherlands are 3.5 meters for highways, and in ETS2 it's actually 4.5 meters. So those differences are there, but it's not that big of a deal. So here we got one of the signs I've actually made. You can actually compare them. I'm going to a website which actually shows all of those. They call it MBA, which is nieuwe bewegwijzering autosnelwegen. So if I'm looking at the A4 right here, and I need to scroll down a lot, then we've got. Don't have to go one further. Let's see. Like right here, we actually got this this exit, and then when I'm looking at the right side, and oh no, it's on the left. It's on the left. Actually got these, so you can actually compare these two, which are looking quite accurate. And then I got this one, same occasion right here. Actually I need to close these. So same occasion right here, and the four park and the football. It's actually right here. So you know, everything is as accurate as possible. So we got this one, for example, which is this one, in which I see I need to replace Den Haag-Leidscheveen with Den Haag Noord. But I'm probably going to do that for the next version. It's not relevant at this moment. And she may replace this one too. Den Haag-Scheveningen route N14, which is actually this one. And then we have some tunnel categories and stuff. Actually have these ones, which are new, and also integrated to the map. Is some live mapping planned today, or just chatting and explaining? I'm just chatting and explaining. I'm actually going to quit in a few minutes because we're getting warm. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything, how we do stuff and stuff. And I'm actually going to quit in a few minutes because my voice is getting tired of talking and of talking English or Dutchglish. So yeah, these signs are actually textures which we load into the game, and if I'm loading a Blender, which is our 3D program in which we make our assets, I'm actually opening. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's a lamppost. I think it's this one. So here we have the sign itself, which has quite some accuracy. As you can see, it's 50 meters by 5.9 meters, and if I'm actually looking at the measurements in our document, because I've made this document to actually see what measurements they are. But I think I got the wrong one here. Yeah, I do. Actually need to get to the right one, which is this one. Whoops. Something fell right here, and I need to find it. Because if not, I can't close my bottle. Fuck, I'll find another time. So when actually looking at this is 15 by 5.9, and then when I'm looking at this one, sorry, it's actually 15 by 5.9. Why is it done in millimeters? So the elements can be aligned way more accurately than they would not using millimeters or using just meters. So that makes the progress a bit more accurate. So yeah, we actually make this and integrate it into the game, and when it's integrated into the game, I then actually have to load up the editor again, which I'm stupid to actually close it. So I have to boot everything up again. Why did I do that? Let's see. Takes some time to load. There it is. So if we actually made the sign, and I'm actually going to make a new map at this moment. Let's see, what's the sign code? Forming right. 4212.185. So when we actually made this, and these are all the sign codes we have. 42.185 it was. Then it looks like this. So the sign will be integrated into the game, and we're actually placing this above one road. Like let's see, we got some touch roads right here. I'm actually going to place this one with a shoulder. You can actually see that the lanes are quite accurate. So the size of the sign is quite accurate compared to the lanes. So the sign actually has to hang around, I think it's, wait, I need to put this on 0 so I can actually do it with a lot of more ease. Now it looks like this one is floating. Actually, it has to be around 4.2 meters. That's the maximum height of a truck in the Netherlands. If I put it around there, and I'm actually going to put a gantry on it, of which we have a lot. 4 inch big. I'm actually going to place this right here. I actually have to put this down. I actually have to make this one higher and put it right here. So this is how it looks after it has been integrated and stuff. And if I actually put some matrix signs on there, because we need those too, which actually often have no backs. You see that it's quite high at this moment. So we have to place it in an accurate place. And it has to be underneath the arrow. Same here, I just the control copy, control paste. Same right here. Same right here. So now we have the sign with the digital signs underneath it. So yeah, this looks quite how a sign would look in the game. Those matrix signs are made by ProMods. We actually got to use those signs. Ik kan hem nog niet veranderen in Eurotruck. Het lijkt mij even handig als jij je aanmeldt in de community Discord en daar even je vragen stelt, Gaming Brabant. Want ik ga nou dit soort vragen, dit soort technische vragen gerelateerd aan de kaart zelf, ga ik hier niet in de stream beantwoorden. We hebben een team erachter staan die vraag wel voor je kan beantwoorden. Dus als je dat zou willen doen, zou ik het heel fijn vinden in elk geval. Dan hoef ik die vraag niet live in de stream te beantwoorden. So let's see, I'm actually going to look at the A4 South. And if I will look at the sign right here, which is on the next page, you can actually see it has those digital signs right here. So let's see, it's a 900 meter one, which is this one. It actually has a red cross right here. The lane is open right now, by the way, but just to show how accurate it can get, this would be it. So yeah, you can compare these two. Same occasion, and it's those are the signs. And if I'm actually opening a new tab, it's not doing anything. So yeah, this is how accurate our signs can get, and I think it's quite awesome. So if there aren't any more questions, then I'm gonna end the stream right here. It has been 1.5 hours. Yeah, 1.5 hours right here. We can see it. I really liked doing the stream, doing the questions, doing the answers. If you do have more questions, don't be scared to ask them. You're a great community. We already have 7.5k likes. I want to actually point something out right now. As you've probably seen on our blog, we have this new merchandise shop on which we are actually selling t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. We are not making a lot of profit on it, actually. We are making like 1 or 2 euros per shirt. You can order it using our shop. It will be done by Spreadshirt, which is a third-party company, which actually makes sure that everything will be sent to you and produced, of course. Everything will be running via them. So if you have questions about the shop, you also have to be at Spreadshirt, not at us. We've done this, so we are not the ones responsible for sending the stuff, but Spreadshirt is. You can actually see that we have different logos on it. We have different accessories and stuff. For example, and this is in Dutch, but if you are in Germany, you will get it in German. If you are in England, you will get it in English. So, for example, we have mugs, drinking bottles and stuff, cooking shorts. We have stuff for kids. We have stuff for women. We have stuff for men. So don't be afraid to look. I think it's a quite interesting shop. I have a shirt on my own, which I can actually show you. I've made this picture at the 538 studio. So here you can actually see I'm wearing our Tregion t-shirt. I'm going to end with a video on which I'm actually showing the interview I had on Radio 538, which is one of the biggest radio stations in the Netherlands. I'm going to show it with subtitles, so you can actually fully enjoy it. Oh. And, furthermore, I got nothing to say. Let's see if there are other questions. Not on this side, not on this side. I'm glad to hear that it was quite interesting, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you.
Succes. Da baby, Radio Rich, you're a rockstar op Radio 538 in Weekendwietser, maar dan met Igmar en met Daniel.
En Uitsmijter, die is net gekozen door de luisteraar. Dus we hebben Sven hier zitten die... Ik weet niet precies wat voor radio we nu krijgen, maar die wil graag eens verder over Euro Truck Simulator.
Ja, goedenavond heren.
Welkom.
Ja, ik ben Sven, 21 jaar, kom uit Venlo. Ik ben leider van een Euro Truck Simulator 2 project. Dat heet Tregion. Dat is afgeleid, nou goed, dan ga ik heel ver terug. Dat is afgeleid van het Latijnse woord Trigionibus. Dat betekent 3 regio's.
Ja.
En dat is heel toevallig, want wij maken Nederland, België en Duitsland op een 1/2 schaal.
Maar even helemaal Euro Truck Simulator. Leg even heel kort uit.
Nou, Euro Truck Simulator is eigenlijk een game waarbij je het leven van een trucker simuleert. Dus je gaat eigenlijk van plek naar spel wat door SCS Software is uitgebracht.
Wie spelen dat?
Verschillende mensen. Het zijn ook echt beroepstruckers die dat spelen. Het zijn ook vaak mensen van bijvoorbeeld bedrijven die daar bepaalde simulaties voor maken en zo.
Ja, maar dit is echt een insane community. Maar ik speel het niet, maar ik volg het wel een beetje van de zijlijn. Er zijn gewoon vrachtwagenchauffeurs die zitten dan 10 uur per dag in de vrachtwagen. En die komen dan thuis en denken Euro Truck Simulator.
Ja. Maar is het 1-op-1? Dus is het als ik iets moet vervoeren van hier naar Brussel, is het dan net zo lang? Ik weet dat ik soms bij Need for Speed door Europa kon rijden in een minuutje.
Sneller,
Dat is allemaal maar is dit echt allemaal 1-op-1? Of hoe zijn die kaarten?
Dat is niet 1-op-1, want dat zou heel veel werk zijn. Maar dat is 1/19, dus 1 kilometer in het spel, dus 19 kilometer in het echt. En er wordt zoveel mogelijk van de echte wereld wordt er dan nagemaakt.
Maar jij zegt dus dat jullie met dat project zijn jullie dus Nederland, Duitsland en België aan het nabouwen?
Ja.
Maar dat betekent dat jij de hele dag een beetje op Google Maps zit en denkt, dat weggetje moet iets meer naar links of zo? Of?
Soms moet ik keuzes maken, hè? Want je hebt bijvoorbeeld op die 1/2 schaal heb je gewoon soms dat er stukken niet tussen passen. En ja goed, we moeten zelf ook assets maken en zo. En dat zijn allemaal onderdelen die in de kaart komen.
Ja, ik zit nu te kijken naar beelden ervan op YouTube.
Wow, dit is vet. Waar speel ik dit? Op de PC gewoon?
Ja, dit kan je inderdaad op de PC spelen.
Maar het is een soort GTA, maar dan gewoon alleen rijden gewoon. Dus het beeld wat ik ervan zie.
Het is een heel relaxend spel.
Maar Sven, want jij hebt dus die kaart nagemaakt. Wat is dan het deel van de map waar jij het meest trots op bent? Waarvan je denkt, dat is echt mooi gelukt. Daar moet je echt een keer met je vrachtwagen langs rijden?
Nou ja, goed. Ik heb zelf bij de developers van SCS gewerkt. En ik heb zelf de rebuild van Duitsland verzorgd. Dus ik heb stukken bij Kassel in Duitsland heb ik nagemaakt. In Turkije heb ik dingen nagemaakt in de Balkan DLC. En ik heb stukken Italië nagemaakt. bij Napels en bij Kesan in Turkije. Ja, dat zijn mijn stukken. Dus als je ze wil zien, dan moet je daar vooral gaan rijden.
Maar even want nu, wat wil je er zelf over vertellen? Want jij mag nu op de radio zijn. Wat zou je erover willen vertellen?
Nee, goed, onze kaart is dus 1 op 2.
Ja?
Ja, goed. En we zijn begonnen eigenlijk in Zuid-Limburg. Om gelijk die 3 regio's te beslaan bij Vaals.
Ja.
Maar uiteindelijk zijn we daarvan afgestapt. Want we hadden zo'n gevoel van... we hebben met de vorige versies... want ik ben bij de Dutchmap begonnen.
Ja.
Dat was eigenlijk een kaart van Nederland van 1 op 6. Nou goed, uiteindelijk ben ik daar een beetje verder doorgerold. Dus leider daar gestopt. Ben ik daar leider geworden. Heel veel mensen in het team opgerold en zo. En toen dachten we bij onszelf van deze kaart is eigenlijk veel te klein aan het worden voor de dingen die wij willen doen. Dus zijn wij dat nieuw verzonnen. Zijn we eerst in Zuid-Limburg begonnen en daarna zijn we toch naar de Randstad verhuisd. Omdat we met Dutchmap nooit de Randstad hebben gegeven aan de spelers. Dus hebben we gezegd van weet je wat, we doen tussen Utrecht en Den Haag doen wij alles wat om de A12 heen ligt. Eigenlijk al de dorpen en steden met eigenlijk als...
Dan kan je er gewoon af.
Ja, je kan er echt gewoon af. Ja.
Je kan gewoon de stad in met je trailer.
Ja, je kan echt... de grootste stad die we hebben, dat is Zoetermeer. En daarin hebben we heel veel bedrijven liggen waar je vanuit kan vervoeren naar bijvoorbeeld de Meren bij Utrecht. Of je kan naar Den Haag, Leidseveen. En voor de volgende versie hebben we eigenlijk een soort cirkel gepland staan. A12, A4 en 11. En alles wat daartussen ligt.
Ja, briljant. Ja.
Hij is ook helemaal trots, hè? Het is mooi om te zien. Maar hij is helemaal...
Ja.
Ik snap het wel.
Maar dus je moet de game hebben en dan waar kan je jullie map dan downloaden?
Op Tregion.net. Dus,
Tregion?
Ja, Tregion.
Tregion.
Ja, met een E. En daar staan...
En wat kost dat?
Dat kost helemaal niks.
Oh, ja, wat is dat?
Het is een hobbyproject.
Ja, het is echt een hobbyproject. En wij leven eigenlijk op donaties.
Echt waar?
Ja, en die komen niet heel veel binnen. Dus heel
Je
vaak
wil gewoon meer donaties eigenlijk?
Nou, heel vaak wordt er wel uit eigen buidel getast voor de website en zo. En goed, het zijn niet hele hoge kosten. Want alles wordt door middel van torrent geregeld. Dus we hoeven geen high-end download server te hebben of
heel
zo.
veel termen die ik niet ken hoor, maar...
We hoeven in elk geval niet... We hoeven eigenlijk gewoon geen raket te hebben waarbij alles van gedownload kan worden. Alles wordt eigenlijk tussen computers gecommuniceerd waarbij het van elkaar gedownload wordt.
Maar sorry Sven dat ik je onderbreek, maar als er nou nog een paar truckers met een paar extra tientjes zijn en die kunnen jullie daarmee supporten, dan wordt het heel erg gewaardeerd.
Dan wordt dat heel erg op prijs gesteld.
Het ziet er echt sick uit.
Ja,
ik zit hier op een scherm te kijken, maar het ziet er echt
ik had niet verwacht dat ik radio over Euro Truck Simulator zo leuk zou vinden.
Ja, vind je mooi?
Ja, ik ga heel lekker.
En je kan ook echt je truck kiezen en je kleur.
Day One Trucks volgens mij.
Ja, ik ga vanavond echt.
Jij gaat JJ bellen, jij gaat zeggen, wat kunnen wij met vrachtwagens doen?
Ja. Volgende week heeft hij een plaat over Euro Truck Simulator.
Ja, denk ik wel,
sowieso.
Ik dank jou hartelijk dat je hier kwam vertellen over Euro Truck Simulator.
Mag ik een groot studio applaus voor Sven?
Dankjewel.
En volgende week hebben we weer een nieuwe uitsmijter.
Ja.
Dus zou jij nu...
That was it. Have a good